happy day, I'm Gloom, and GLAMMY is back!
Oh yeah, we're back.
We've been waiting for a very good game because in the past we played Seduce Me, wasn't that great, and we wanted something that just really, you know, kicks you in the teeth a little bit, really grabs you, no, not grabs you.
Really sucks you in.
Really sucks you in. We've stumbled upon a game that really grabs you in the old jingle. It really jingles your dingle, it really makes you go or so we hear. Yammy, are you 13? At least?
Yeah, sure.
Then let's go. Ah, my weeb dreams are coming true.
It looks so cute.
Yeah, they do. Let's start a new game. Please enter your name. GLAMMY, obviously.
Yes, that makes me so happy seeing that.
I know. It really makes you emotional, doesn't it? I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Kind of like me and Yammy, like we hate each other, but we've been friends for so long that it's working out.
Wow, well, I'm truly offended.
We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up for her. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. See ya, Sayori! However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I overslept again.
Again?
But I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. I should be leaving you in my dust right now.
That's mean, GLAMMY.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something, okay? I don't want people to think we're dating.
But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. By the way, GLAMMY.
What?
Have you decided on a club to join yet?
I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I'm not an A+ student.
You told me you would join a club this year.
Why does it matter? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sounds like GLAMMY isn't a very good friend.
Wow. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
I wouldn't want to become a NEET.
You trust me, right?
All right, all right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. I'm into that.
Ooh. Hello.
Hi, Sayori.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in.
Oh, you just let yourself in, huh? You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club, Sayori.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why? Why do you care so much anyway?
I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Oh gosh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Stop trying to hold my hand, Sayori! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member, please.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you.
I like you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, GLAMMY, what a nice surprise.
Everyone here is very good looking. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Look at that. It's the Perky Literature Club. I'm into it. What are you looking at? Sorry, I didn't mean to, The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Is she a little shy? Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. Monica, where'd she come from?
It's great to see you again, Glammy.
It's great to see you too, and where did you guys get your suits fitted? Oh my goodness. Oh! Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, whole package. Basically, completely out of my league. You too, Monica. Gorgeous, beautiful, gorgeous, love you.
Come sit down, Glammy. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica.
I'd love to sit next to Monica. Please and thank you.
I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them, okay?
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Stop taking credit for my cupcakes!
Then, how about I make some tea as well?
Ooh, I'm getting taken care of real well here. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
I baked these! Ta-da!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats.
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know, I am great. Just hurry and take one, okay?
It's delicious.
How delicious.
So delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Good job, Sayori, you slob. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. I don't want to take a bite and look not cute. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite, or? I finally bite down. Ow! This is really good.
Oh, why are you thanking me? It's not like I made them for you or anything. I didn't do that. Why would I?
I thought you technically did. Sayori said.
Well, maybe, okay? But not for, you know, you, dummy.
Sounds like somebody has a crush on me. All right. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? You nerd?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
If you say it does, then I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
Why are all these girls obsessed with us? Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you, it's fine. You don't have to explain yourselves. We can all share my wonderful ass.
I'm glad.
How glad are you?
Very glad.
Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. But what a three! Whew! Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining.
So, Glammy, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? What do you read?
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
Oh, it would be. You perfect girl.
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things.
Like what?
Stories with deep, psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Huh. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
So Yuri is very shy and timid, but she likes to get freaky with the horror novels.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
Natsuki obviously likes me.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
Oh, what? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud!
Fine, fine.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Come on, let's all share our poems, guys! We all sit in silence for a moment.
I have an idea, everyone. Let's all go home and write a poem for our own.
Oh, fun times!
Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. Oh, yeah, let's do it.
At least Sayori's open to this idea. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. I'm part of you guys now. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Woo!
Yeah. Oh. Ah. Oh.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Okay, that's nice, Sayori.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed.
Then, that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Oh, yeah, thanks, I guess.
Everyone remember tonight's assignment.
But I've got physics homework and now I gotta write a poem? Monica looks over at me once more.
Glammy, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Okay, I was mad, but that's cute.
Hey, Glammy, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
Sure, might as well. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori. Oh wait, I don't like Sayori. Natsuki.
Ah!
Yuri.
Ah.
And of course, Monica.
Yep.
Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls, if you know what I mean. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most.
Ooh.
Okay, that's one word. That's wow. Okay, so what we know for sure right now is that Suki really likes cute things. So if we want to impress her, it's got to be cute. We know that Yuri really likes horror. And like really vivid shit. So she probably likes some suicide. So if we want to impress her, then there's that.
And then Sayori?
Sayori, what does she like?
Is she silly? I feel like she's silly and she's happy.
So which one of these girls is Glammy gonna try to impress today?
I want to go with the horror chick, to be fair.
Yeah, me too.
What about Papa?
Oh, Papa!
Yes,
she'd
Papa.
Like Papa. Yes, Papa.
She loves Papa.
I love Papa. Papa! Massacre.
Yes.
Let's go.
We should throw in some lust or some tragedy, you know? It's gotta have one of those.
She likes love, hey?
Oh, she loves that. Let's go with it.
Lust. Oh, we're getting her. She's jumping up all the time.
Ooh, scars. The scars.
Yes. I tear my heart open. What the hell?
Oh my god.
I feel like we've gotten her the most. Yuri. Yay!
Oh! Hi again, Glammy. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Oh, you. Nah, don't worry. I wrote a poem. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Hi, baby.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Glammy. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you.
I spent all night until 5 a.m. trying to write a poem you would like, and this other bitch Sayori was dancing up in the sky for it.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Is that true? I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Okay, she liked us yesterday, Natsuki, and
I
now
know.
She is not feeling us anymore.
Maybe it's like, I don't know, you know when you like someone but you're kind of mean to them?
Yeah, that's me. That's me in a nutshell.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Oh. Manga is literature!
Don't worry, guys. Glammy always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking.
I do my best.
Like cooking, cleaning my room,
scrubbing the toilet,
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
Don't be jealous, I'm here for you.
How come? You and Glammy can become good friends too.
Oh, Sayori, she's not jealous, she's a good girl. Sayori. I don't know what to say. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know.
What?
Well, wait, Sayori?
What is it? Eh? Me? What did you bring?
Don't be shy.
Yeah, come on.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind.
No!
Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
Give us the things, give us the things. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it, okay? Sweet cheeks. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gestures from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what, okay?
Is that so?
Yeah. I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be sweet. Okay, I'm gonna stop calling her sweet cheeks. Just give it to me.
All right. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out.
Oh, really?
So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know...
No, I don't know. What do you mean?
Discuss it if you wanted.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this.
I look forward to hearing what you think.
Oh, now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner, Yuri's face is already buried in a book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet, probably trying to find her hentai. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages.
Ah?
Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. Okay. She sneaks another glance at me. Our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Oh, she's so shy. Sorry, I didn't mean to stare. I was just spacing out. That's all. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place.
Okay, that's the book you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Okay, she is so into this. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant.
You bought me a copy?
I just happened to buy 2 of them.
You happened to. Okay, oh.
Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down.
That's what I heard about this visual novel. Let's pick it up.
It's a very engaging and relatable story.
What's it about anyway?
Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison.
Jesus.
And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust.
Okay. She's kind of spoiling it.
No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of dark, isn't it?
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Glammy?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She likes those dark, twisted narratives. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I had put into my bag. All right, it's fine if I sit here, right? Right next to you? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Ah!
Yeah. Are you sure? Are you sure it's okay that I'm here? I'm playing with her. I'm playing with my food.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to.
It's not that big of a deal. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything, okay?
Alright.
Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. What are you doing?
So sorry.
Why?
I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? What are you, Canadian?
I do?
Yeah.
I don't really mean to. Sorry.
Don't you dare!
I mean...
Ah, okay. Here, I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book between the two of them. Let's read together, baby. All right?
Ah.
Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Oh! Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I legitimately thought that this was her boob.
So did I.
And I was like,
it's not.
Okay. And holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. This is getting kind of hot, kind of steamy. It's actually kind of distracting me, to be honest.
Are you ready? To turn the page.
Okay, yeah, this is very sorry, I'm sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet.
I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do.
Okay.
Since you've been so patient with me.
Thanks. Appreciate it. We continue reading. Turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a bit.
You think so?
Yeah!
How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second-guesses all the things that she says and does. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Please don't take offense to that. I didn't mean it like that. Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But Glammy, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her.
No!
That's so embarrassing that you think that.
No, I didn't mean it like that! Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. No! I guess I more meant that, like, it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone.
Thank you for that interruption.
I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other.
Oh my goodness, I forgot about the poems.
I can't wait.
You can never wait, Sayori. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook, like the slob she is. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
Yuri.
Let's go! Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. That's an excuse. Hi! Oh, this is gonna be awkward as hell again. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional. Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
Oh.
She just makes noises.
He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. What's going on?
That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Nothing.
Your use of imagery and metaphors indicate you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
I just meant,
Spit it out, girl! Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers.
Wait, did you not just say spectacular a minute ago?
And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate.
Okay.
The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Am I allowed to get offended now? Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though.
Biased? How? How is Natsuki biased? I miss when she was just like, I love you, and just made noises. There we go.
Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
No, let me in on the juice.
Sorry.
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing.
Oh.
It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calms breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Ah! Woo!
Thank you. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
It's so good we couldn't read it. I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Okay, don't make fun of me for reading slowly. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short.
No, and neither am I right now.
I'm really glad you like it. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
What? Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Glammy.
Oh. Really? I must have totally missed the point, I'm sorry.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all.
No!
In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost.
Okay.
Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
What happened to you, Yuri?
And soon to be left with nothing.
What's gonna happen to you, Yuri?
I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Glammy.
Okay. Me too. Bye. Hi, Sayori. I'm here to hear your poem.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Okay. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
Okay. It sounds just like you. Really does.
Really?
Yeah, sounds just as dumb as you every day of the week. Especially that last line.
Glammy, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home.
Harsh?
What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this?
I'm not a writer.
I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again, okay? Anyway, I guess I'm gonna share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid.
You don't know me.
Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What?
Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem.
Yeah, that eagles can fly part really hit me hard.
Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. Monica.
Hi, Glammy.
Hi.
Want to share your poem with me?
Yeah, I'm a little nervous. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Oh! I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Glammy. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. I'm not so sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep.
No, I like it deep.
You know that Yuri likes his kind of writing, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point.
Is everybody Yuri's wingman right now? I'm not complaining, but I'm just wondering.
Anyway, do you want me to read my poem now?
Yes.
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
That's what everyone says. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
Spoken like a true popular girl. All right.
Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See? The direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbour. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas! It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A whole, infinite choices. I realise now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Beautiful. You okay?
I smacked my keyboard.
And that's what they call a poetry slam. What was the inspiration behind this one?
I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly.
What do you mean?
Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other.
Ah, she's a hard nut to crack. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Doesn't sound like she likes Yuri's writing. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles, sadly. What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
Take it. Ew. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Oh!
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Oh, burn!
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and GLAMMY did too. You know GLAMMY over there? He loved my poem. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring.
Oh, so you're saying I'm not inspiring?
Which I haven't yet.
Oh!
And GLAMMY liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what you're just...
Yuri stands up as well. Catfight!
Maybe you're just jealous that GLAMMY appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
Now this is the real literature club here.
No! If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my own way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Oh!
Is everyone okay?
I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as GLAMMY started showing up.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you!
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
GLAMMY, She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Glammy.
What? Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively.
Whatever, snob!
Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste.
A waste?
You understand that, right, Glammy?
Well...
I don't want to get involved. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me, so I could use that to my advantage. So, of course, that's gonna be Natsuki, Yuri, or help me, Sayori.
Oh no! Shall we just go with Yuri if we're wanting her, you know?
Of course.
Let's do it.
Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem.
See?
Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean, okay? You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
Yuri, you're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's...
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see.
We better start kissing Yuri's ass right now, because this really seems like a middle-of-the-road solution.
I didn't notice that. I'm sorry.
But, Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did!
Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too?
Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped. At this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her.
Sometimes, when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Sayori, she doesn't need to...
You know what? I'm gonna do that. Thanks. It'll spare me from having to look at all of your faces right now.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out! On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Oh, poor thing.
Oh, Natsuki! She really didn't need to do that.
I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit down in an adjacent chair.
Sigh.
Everything all right, baby girl?
I'm so embarrassed.
You don't have to stuff your bra that much.
I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
No, Yuri! How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Don't worry.
All right. I believe you.
Good, let's kiss.
Thanks, Glammy. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now.
It's nothing, really.
One more thing.
What's that?
That one thing that Natsuki said.
Oh, about your endowment?
About... You know.
Why don't you use expressive words to talk about it?
I would never do anything so shameful.
What thing did Natsuki say? I'm not quite following. Maybe you could be a little more descriptive. I'm waiting.
Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea.
Ah, good idea. Let's have some tea. Make enough for more than one person, all right? Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, you know, that thing? Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that.
My testosterone is prone to stirring the pot.
I promise, they're both wonderful people. It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club.
No problem.
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Looks
looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? You know what I mean? Yammy and I are going to end the video here. I think I'm really excited for where this is going. How about you, Yammy?
I'm honestly expecting like some big old twist and we're gonna be shocked.
I think we just had to like get through the first day and learn everything, and I feel like we're gonna get pretty shook next time, and I feel like there's also gonna be a lot of drama. All I know is that I'm glad that Yammy is back together. Yammy? Glammy. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Make sure you check out Yammy's channel. It'll be linked in the description box. She makes amazing content, guys. And we'll see you. Glammy will see you on the next one.
Bye.